In New York City today, President-elect Donald Trump met with entertainer and songwriter Kanye West at the transition team headquarters in Trump Tower. After the meeting, they briefly posed for a photo.
Mr. Trump, Kanye, what did you guys discuss in your meeting today?
Just friends, and he's a good man. Doing well. Long time. We've been friends for a long time. Life. We discussed life.
Running in 2020, do you think that's something you still want to do in light of this meeting? Kanye, are you considering performing at the inauguration next week? Kanye, no comment about your meeting with the president-elect. This is the president-elect of the United States. Nothing to say?
I just want to take a picture right now.
Do you wish you were voting for him, Kanye?
And you take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. All right?
In a stream of tweets after the meeting, Mr. West said that they discussed bullying, supporting teachers, modernizing curriculums, and violence in Chicago, noting that he feels, quote, "it is important to have a direct line of communication with our future president if we truly want change." In his final tweet, he simply said hashtag 2024. The rapper announced his desire to run for president in 2020 at the MTV Music Awards a year and a half ago. President-elect Trump also met with Bill Gates and former professional football players Jim Brown and Ray Lewis. We'll hear from the Microsoft co-founder first.
Well, just a quick comment. We had a good conversation about innovation, how it can help in health, education, impact of foreign aid and energy, and a wide-ranging conversation about the power of innovation. Thank you.
Former NFL stars Jim Brown and Ray Lewis talked to reporters after their meeting with President-elect Trump, flanked by Trump advisor Omarosa Manigault and Pastor Dr. Darrell Scott.
What do you think? How do you think it went, Papa?
I think it went fantastic.
Yeah.
Great meeting.
What did you guys discuss?
We talked about marrying or merging the AmeriCAN program with the Trump administration to make America great again. We've already got a vehicle, a very great, it's a tremendous vehicle already in place that Mr. Brown and Ray Lewis have been spearheading for several years. And to me, it's a match made in heaven. It's something that rather than go out and try to invent a vehicle to enhance the African-American community, we have a vehicle in place that we need the country to get behind, not just this administration, but for the country to get behind so we can affect positive change in our communities.
How receptive was Mr. Trump?
Oh, very, yes.
It couldn't have been a better meeting. The graciousness, the intelligence, the reception we got was fantastic.
What are some of the specific policies you guys talked about?
Would you repeat that? Well, I think if you talk about what we're trying to really do from the urban developments, and job creations are everything. But I think, we're talking about really what entrepreneurship really looks like from the individual themselves. And I think what AmeriCAN program has done for so many years is put us at that place, and now we have 30, 40,000 former gang members and people who's changed their lives. But what we believe with the Trump administration is if we can combine these two powers of coming together, forget black or white. Black or white is irrelevant. The bottom line is job creation, economic development in these urban neighborhoods to change the whole scheme of what our kids see for our next future.
And we will
Characterize Mr. Trump's outreach to African Americans during the campaign. Do you feel that it was appropriate?
Yeah, well, I think what I do feel is that he's wide open to really helping us change what hasn't been changed. You talk about, you go all the way back to $22 trillion since President Johnson was around, and you think about what that is, talking about like really solving poverty, $22 trillion that we haven't addressed yet, right? So for us as a black community, for Trump to even step up there, for Mr. President to step up there and say, I'm going to do that, that means everything. And I think that's why me and Mr. Brown is here today.
Did you all vote for him for president?
No, I did not.
The election is over. We don't need to talk about that. We need to talk about going forward. We're not here to talk about the past. We're here to talk about going forward.
I've been listened to, and we definitely have a partnership.
Yep.
And it's an extension of the outreach program that we put in place that you follow so very closely. Mr. Trump made a commitment to improving the conditions of the lives of African Americans in this country, and this is going to continue the work that we started during this campaign with the National Diversity Coalition and now with American, Jim Brown, Ray Lewis, and it's a great combination. And the president-elect was very enthusiastic about it and committed to doing it.
I think he was excited.
He's made a commitment. He's given a verbal commitment. This was the first of many meetings. He's given us a verbal commitment, and then we're going to go forward. We're going to strategize, and then the next step will be implementation. We're not going to drag our feet talking about this for the next 3 years. This is something that the vehicle is already in place. The model already works. We're just going to energize and empower this model, put the government behind it, put the Trump administration behind it, put the African American community behind it, put the American community behind it, and we're going to get busy.
Does it concern you at all that in the top four, the big four cabinet posts, Mr. Trump hasn't appointed a woman or a minority?
No, it doesn't concern me. We're talking about this today. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this. This is what we're talking about. Our focus is right here on this American program and implementing this program.
Any questions for Ray or for Jim Brown?
How do you hope to use your platform, as famous athletes, as a commentator, to carry this message out there and also hold the administration to their word?
I think one of the things that it's no secret that, if Mr. Brown Papa Brown picks up a phone call and calls anybody in the nation right now who's in the world of athletics entertainment, that phone call is easily picked up. And so for myself, the moment he picked it up for me years ago, is the reason why I stand beside him right now with every vision he's put forth now. He's passed the torch to me to carry that now, and that's what I want to make sure we carry. But to reach anybody, there's nobody we can't reach, and I think that's why we're here, because we can bring a lot of people to work together. And
we're not here because of politics. We are here to help the President of the United States help the people that need help.
Do you think that Dr. Carson is a good choice?
Yeah. I mean, I know Dr. Carson personally, and I think he's an excellent choice for this. Yeah, absolutely. I just think that's one thing even Mr. President spoke about, is that's the things he can easily be educated on. Just like people go to classes and go to schools for everything, I'm pretty sure Dr. Carson can be caught up on housing very quickly. Yes. Yeah, brilliant guy.
Any other questions? Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you all. Have a good day.
We'll have more updates for you from the elevator cam at Trump Tower tomorrow and the rest of the week here on C-SPAN.